Oh, good morning. All right, so I am on my way to my closing today, and I just want to say that back in February, I took a leap of faith and I quit my job and I became a full time real estate agent. And it was really, really scary. I was terrified to not have the reassurance of a paycheck every 2 weeks. I was making really good money working in the school district as a registered behavioral technician. So I was working with children that had autism, and it was getting becoming harder and harder to struggle a full-time day job and build the kind of real estate career that I wanted to build. So I stepped out on faith and I became a full-time agent. A lot of people don't know what goes into real estate. It's hard. It's a tough industry. You have to be committed and you have to show up every single day and pour into your business and into your clients in order to build that pipeline that is going to bring you the income that you're used to making when you have a full-time 9 to 5 job. So, with that being said, it hasn't been an easy road being full-time, a single mother, you know, being financially responsible for the whole household. So, with that being said, I had to have faith over fear. And that's what I tell myself every single day, to continue to have faith over fear. I've done open houses where no one has shown up before. I have done open houses where I've had people come in and they've already had representation. Did I give up? No. Did I want to go and get a full-time job or a part-time job? Absolutely, because I it was like I was already going back into safety mode. I was already looking to problem solve, and I had to find a way to put all my faith in God and know that I was on the right path, that this is my purpose. My purpose is to serve others. In the midst of all that, I started writing my ebook, and then I launched the Becoming Her movement. Now I'm working on becoming a public speaker. So I am building essentially two businesses from the ground up. And it's either sink or swim for me. So I just keep telling myself, keep swimming, keep swimming, keep swimming. And I got that from a really good friend of mine. And my go to is always just keep going, Tika. Just keep going, just keep going. And that's what I do every single day. I just keep going. I pour into my business. I make mistakes. I'm only human, but I learn from those mistakes, and it has made me that much better of an agent. I am so grateful because I have been working two listings that I have. One was a residential listing and one is a commercial listing. And when I tell you these two listings almost did not close, they almost did not close. We had extension after extension after extension. And I just want to say that I am grateful that I keep going, that I continue to have faith over fear, because today I get to close that second transaction, which will put me at a net of 612K close for the month of June. So, faith over fear, keep going. And I keep working on my systems. I work on my habits. I work on just being a better version of myself every single day. So I know real estate is my passion. It's my purpose. It's my way of showing up and serving others. It's my way of building that confidence that I needed to write my ebook, to tell my story, to help others. I don't just help people buy and sell. I help tenants. I help people who are needing a second chance at a rental. I help people who need a second chance at starting over. This is how I get to pay it forward, because God gave me a second chance. And every single day, I get to show up and do what I love and pour into others, as well as pour into myself. I've learned to pour into myself so then the overflow flows and pours into others. This is all part of my healing journey, and becoming a real estate agent really has given me my self-worth. It has given me a way to create boundaries and standards and self-respect for myself. It has given me a way to walk into rooms that I never thought that I would be able to enter into. It's given me a chance to sit and talk over $1 million deals and walk properties that are 600 and something thousand dollars. Coming from where I came from, that was impossible. But now the impossible has become possible for me. Being a full time agent is scary. It is. But I do it afraid. I refuse to give up on myself. I refuse to give up on my dreams. So when I host an open house and nobody comes, that's okay because I'm gaining experience at being at an open house. When I talk with a buyer and they don't meet the pre-approval, they can't get their pre-approval, that's okay because I'm willing to work with that buyer and guide them to a point where they do get that pre-approval. So when they're ready to buy, I am right there by their side. This is my calling. This is my purpose. And I refuse to quit. I refuse to give up on my dreams. I refuse to quit as a real estate agent in Northeastern Pennsylvania. I am going to make it. And that is because I believe in myself. I no longer seek outside validation. I don't ask anybody's approval. I do what feels right to me. I show up every single day as my authentic self. I have a personality that shines bright, and that is helping me in my business, if I should say. But I went off on a tangent. I apologize. This whole thing was really about just stepping out on faith and following your inner intuition, that inner voice that is telling you to do it, to go for it. And that's what I did. I took a leap of faith and I became a full-time agent. And you know, in the beginning, things were rough, but I'm starting to see things turn around, and I believe in myself, and I tell myself all the time, you got this. You got this, girl. Keep going. So, if you have a dream, go for it. Have faith over fear. You're going to be amazing. And let me tell you, whether you work a full-time job, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a business owner, there's going to be hard times. There's going to be times where things are feeling like they're not aligning. But that's okay. Don't give up. Keep going, even through the hard times, because that's what I do. And let me tell you, there's times where I'm like, you know what, I'm going to get the job. But I refuse to go back. I've come too far to give up on my dreams. I've come too far to give up now. God didn't get me this far just to get me this far. So shine your light, shine bright, and don't let anyone tell you that you are not enough, because you are enough. Have an amazing day.